Hey everyone, Latrell here, and welcome back to Latrell Talks. So I'm doing something a little different today. I am going to be talking about some Black history for you, especially Black history as it pertains to Florida. And if you all haven't heard the news or seen anything on the news about it, Florida is going through something not good. And so today I am going to focus on the town called Eatonville, Florida. Eatonville, Florida is a greater part of the Orlando area. It is a very small town, and it's known as the town that freedom built. And the reason it's known as that because when the slaves were freed, they built this town. Eatonville, Florida was incorporated on August 15th, 1887. It became one of the first self-governing all-black municipalities in the United States. It's considered a historic city because of that. Eatonville is also the home of fellow author Zora Neale Hurston, who was a part of the Harlem Renaissance era. In honor of Zora Neale Hurston, there is a yearly festival that goes on. It takes place in the town. People from across the country come to this festival. I believe it takes part it's over a week or 2 weeks. And there's also a fine arts museum dedicated to Zora Neale Hurston that's in the town that you can also go check out if you're in the Orlando area. It's about, I would say, maybe 10 to 20 minutes outside of the actual city of Orlando, but it's a part of the greater part of Orlando. In 1897, the Hungerford Vocational Preparatory School was established. It was founded by Professor and Mrs. Russell C. Calhoun, and they were both graduates of Tuskegee. The land where the school was built was actually donated by, this is who the school was named after. It was donated by Mr. E.C. Hungerford, and he donated 160 acres of land. The land was donated in memory of his son, Robert, who passed away due to yellow fever. Now, Mr. Hungerford was actually a resident of Chester, Connecticut. However, he had a winter home in a nearby city called Maitland, Florida, which is just on the border of Eatonville. Now, many people helped to donate time, money to get this school off the ground, including Booker T. Washington, who is also a graduate of Tuskegee. With many historically black towns or predominantly black towns, there's usually an investor looking to expand. Since 2022, activists have been trying hard to keep the historic charm of Eatonville. Eatonville is 78% black, and the Hungerford school was actually torn down, and it's been like that for years. However, there's just been this vacant lot in place of it. So there's 160 acres of vacant lot. So what happened was the school board of Orange County decided to sell this land, and they wanted to sell it to an investor. And that investor wants to, of course, put in apartments. They also want to put in commercialized places, and we know what that usually means. That means higher property taxes, and that means pushing the people who cannot afford those higher property taxes out. The activists, the people of the city, the mayor have been fighting to use it for something that's worthwhile for the community, such as museums, community places where kids can go to learn, play, etc. So that has just been their fight for the past year. And as of April 1st, The investor has backed out of the deal, which means Eatonville will still stay in its state right now. However, the mayor is really pushing the school board to use that land for something worthwhile. Activists and residents really went out there and voiced their concerns about everything and how they felt about the investors coming in and turning that land into townhomes and commercial buildings. They really want a place where they can take their children, where they can learn about their history, and that is what's currently being proposed to the school board to for that land to be used for. And I want to say, even though it's a small win in the grand scheme of things, it is a win, and I'm happy for the people of Eatonville that they do not get pushed out of their homes, and that Eatonville for now stays historically who they are. And it's a win for the people of the city. It's a win for the black people of Florida. It's a win for history. So that's it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm really enjoying doing these history episodes because I'm learning a lot. I didn't know. I knew that Eatonville was a black town. However, I didn't know the history of Eatonville. So it's really interesting to drive through a place now that you know their history. So you just it takes on a different meaning to me. So I'm really enjoying these. I hope you are too. And there are going to be more to come. And I'll talk to you all later. Bye.